Wagwan YouTube, welcome to another video. Guys, just jump in my car, right? I'm about to go grocery shopping. Taya is at work. She left her bag in my car from yesterday because we went out. Would you believe that when I took up Taya's bag to put it in the house, the bag was open? Look what I found in the bag, guys. I think Taya is pregnant and she's not telling me now, guys. Yo, I am so overjoyed right now, and I didn't even call her because as I said, she's at work. I said, you know what, let me do a video about this thing because I think Father's Day is coming up and maybe that's when she's trying to break the news to me. But I'm gonna do a little cooking mukbang and see if I could get her to confess it to me over dinner. I'm gonna make her favorite meal and I'm gonna see if she will, confess it to me while we're having dinner. So guys, this is gonna be so much fun. I can't tell you how joyful I am right now. I don't know why she should hold this for me, but I can understand why she don't want it to be a surprise, especially for Father's Day. But I'm gonna see if I can get it out of her. You know what I say? So it's gonna be fun, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video and share it with at least one person. Please, I'm begging you. Share out the videos, guys. As always, we love you. Big up on yourself. Guys, I'm home and it's raining like crazy. Yeah, but I'm gonna do the cooking now. I'm gonna show you a time-lapse version of how I'm preparing the salmon. I won't show the full dish until it's time for us to have dinner, but I'll show you like a time-lapse version of it. But I had an idea. We've been contemplating about doing a video where we talk about the 4 things that really keep us structured in our marriage, right? Some things that we try to stick by so as to just stay on pace or on track with each other and just make sure that we're in tune with with God's plan for our marriage. So I'm gonna throw that in there, so as to not throw off the whole confession thing, and in the process see if I could get her to confess about the pregnancy. So guys, it's gonna be fun. You don't know how we do the thing. Big up on yourself and wait for this, alright? Wagwan guys, welcome back to another video.
Hi guys.
Don't know mukbang and beer things, you know what I mean?
This food looks good.
Straight. So I don't know if you can see it, guys, but salmon, mashed potatoes, broccoli, onion sauteed,
Let's say
tomato sauteed. You know what I mean? Thing up. Straight. So yeah.
Thank you, babes, for making such a lovely dinner.
For real. I don't know anything for my wife, you get me? Straight. So honey, you have anything you want to tell the people them?
Big up on yourself.
Alright, big up on yourself.
But this food looks amazing though. But before we get into that, babes, let us give a quick shout out to a few people real quick.
Alright.
Who you want to shout out?
I want to shout out one of my brethren from Yard. The man named Ian Taylor, aka Popeye. Popeye, big up yourself. We know you're there Yard and I put in the work for Poppy Show. So we appreciate all of that. Keep on supporting us. We really appreciate everything. Alright, my boss, big up yourself.
Alright, so I want to big up some Poppy Show supporters. Ride or Die, Keisha, Anna, Kizzy, Deverny, You don't know, big up on yourself. And also, I want to give a shout out to O'Neill Clausen, always a comment for our videos, them and stuff. Lion of L Information Channel, big up yourself. We see you, we love you, we appreciate you. Alright? Wow, babes, can we just start eating because this looks amazing. The only thing missing is some wine. Why do I have water?
No wine. Water, yeah.
Why?
No, man, water. Water, the thing there.
We don't have no wine in the fridge?
Water, yeah, drink for this, my girl. No wine thing, you know what I mean? Allow the alcohol for the next couple of months. Or a few months.
Why?
We'll get into that. But anyways, guys, so tonight we're going to talk about 4 habits for a healthy relationship, right? So these 4 habits are habits that we actually use in our everyday lives. We try our best to stick to these habits, you know what I mean? And, you know, it helps us to walk in God's plans for our lives, you know what I mean? We want to put it out here to the people and see if someone can learn something from this, you know what I mean? So that's what we'll be discussing tonight. 4 habits for a healthy relationship. And maybe Tanya want to confess something in the process, you know what I mean? I don't know. You know, confess. Okay.
Confess something.
Alright, not yet. She don't want to confess not yet. Maybe later on. So, guys, number 1, the first healthy habit or the first habit that we use for our relationship is we try to learn each other's past and not be judgmental. You know, so pretty much from the get-go, starting the relationship, it's something that we, because you know, obviously, your past sometimes, well, not sometimes, it defines your future. You know what I mean? Them always say you have to know where you come from before you know where you're going. And that's a very good thing to know, but not be judgmental. And what I mean by that is, let's say, you know, you are getting together with someone and they had an abusive past, you know. It's important that you understand that and you know how to handle the person moving forward, because if the person is very intimidated by, you know, shouting or you know, you raising your hands if you're having an argument, you might not mean nothing by it, but those kind of things kind of trigger.
Reliving the past and stuff. So you have to be mindful of that person's feelings, you know, and where they're coming from. Definitely.
So that's a good little point presented by Toya. You have any other point you want to present on it, like anything to do with maybe babies?
Well, what I would say is set damage control boundaries. Like,
okay, that's point number 2 though, but from point number 1, you never have nothing you want to add to that from, no? Okay, point number 2.
I'm lost. But anyways, set damage control boundaries. And when we say set damage control boundaries, we mean, let's say we get into an argument, you know, we have disagreement and both of us can go from 0 to 1 million, like in a second, believe it or not. As nice as we look here, so we can go from 0 to 1 million, you understand? So occasionally, when that happens, we try to be mindful of our surrounding. Let's say, for instance, the kids, you know, the kids are around us and whatever, and we started, you know, shouting or whatever, we automatically stop. We just stop talk, you know, and walk away, right? Would you agree that's one of the a good boundary that I think is working in the household?
Definitely. So, as it relates to the kids, because even with that being said, we don't try to be fake around them. Obviously, it's important that they understand that parents will argue, right? But if it gets heated, and you know, them come down and we see where they're starting to look like, hey, what's going on, or they're feeling a little scared about the whole situation, we just you know, just allow the conversation.
And guys, sometimes it's hard to stop because like you just reach the max, you know, like you just get your point across, you know what I mean? And there comes the kids and you have to be like, oh my God, like you can't wait to finish the conversation, you know?
Yeah, but
you have to have self-control.
Our point is though, we should want to get across. So I go think the kids safe her anyways, you know what I mean? So, yeah, but that's a very good one though. You have to be mindful of the kids being there. So, we talk about damage control boundaries. You know, you won't say certain things. You know, we not call each other the B word or you know, things like that. You know, we won't get too upset that one of us storm out the house and we not come
Guys,
back
look
to the
at this
next day.
onion.
You know, so
Guys, onion, sauteed onion, so good.
you know, say onion good for pregnancy, honey. Yeah. Right, guys, onion good for pregnancy, man.
Onion good for a lot of things.
Yeah, straight. So, you know, if anybody pregnant, eating a lot of onions, good for the thing, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, guys, we're moving to point number 3, and that is asking
Ask
questions rather
without
than
assuming.
assuming. Yeah. So we ask questions rather than assuming. So pretty much, let's say we're home and Latoya is going downstairs to make breakfast, or I'm going downstairs to make breakfast, but she feel for porridge. Instead of assuming that I want porridge too, she can ask me because she's trying to please me. And it no make sense she go down there, go make some porridge, come back up,
Right.
and I don't feel for
You
porridge.
weren't feeling for that.
She go feel like some boy, she go feel disappointed, and she go want to go back down and go make something for me. Whereas she, you know, she come up already and she want to eat her porridge, and why she have to go do that again. So might as well she just ask in the first place and say, honey, I'm making some porridge. You feel for porridge, or what would you like? You know, it's kind of
Instead
helpful.
of assuming that, oh, him love porridge, so porridge him want this
Yeah,
morning.
definitely. So that's a very, very good point, you know. Asking a question rather than assuming. So, like, for example, if you think your wife pregnant, instead of assuming she's pregnant, you can just ask her if she's pregnant, you know what I mean? Right? Only way you think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for real. But sometimes it's not so easy to ask them questions, you know what I mean? So, you know, you want to
Maybe
wait
just
until...
ask anyways, right?
Huh?
It's best to ask.
Yeah, definitely. It's best to ask. So, that's point number 3, right? Ask questions, don't assume. Point number 4 now is...
Connect instead of correcting.
Definitely. So, connect with your partner. Stop trying to correct your partner, right? We're all unique.
Accepting our
Yeah,
flaws.
definitely.
Learning to live with the flaws. And learning not to let the flaws bother you. You know what I
Definitely.
mean? Like the flaws become a part of you.
Definitely.
And
Because...
I think I've talked about this before in a previous video where we talked about like if you use the toilet seat and he forgets to put it down, because you know how you men are, right? So instead of, you know, every time going to him, honey, you need to put the seat down, or whatever, I go in there, I just put the seat down. Simple. I wipe it off. Done. No argument. Whatever. So instead of me correcting him, keep correcting him or whatever, I just understand, say, him not necessarily do it deliberately, but it happens. I guess it's a man thing. I don't know.
that's sort of a one-off, like, random, and like every time I go in there, me leave it up. But I was thinking more of, like, mental flaws, because far too often we like people for the wrong things. You might like somebody because them have a nice shape, them have little money, them in a good job, things like that. That's what we're seeing on the outside, but inside of the person, there is a total different world. Now you're not familiar with that, and getting to know that person causes a lot of problems. And you're there trying to fix the person to what you like because you like the shape, you like the job, you like the money. But this person is really somebody that you don't want to be with. You understand what I'm saying? So it's either you're gonna connect with that person for who they are, or you go away. You can't try to correct someone because at the end of the day, they are who they are. Sometimes we fall for the wrong reasons, right? And that causes problems. You get me? I say. When you have any confession, like anything like that ever happened to you, or maybe if you ever get pregnant, but you not take a husband, you know, things like that. Anything like that ever happened?
Pregnant.
Yeah. No pregnant?
Yeah, I had pregnancy. When I was pregnant with IJ, you knew right away. With Zion, remember me to come home and me did the pregnancy test in the bathroom. As a matter of fact, they called her from work.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe Father's Day I come up, you know, have nothing to say.
But you remember with IJ, you found out that I was pregnant with IJ on Father's Day?
So that I'll go on this Father's Day. So guys, those are our 4 points. You know what I mean? 4 habits for a healthy relationship. I don't know if people are practicing other habits that works for them, but guys, listen, these habits work for us. You know what I mean? We try to understand each other's past, know that it really cultivates who we are right now. We also we ask questions instead of assuming. You know what I mean? We also
It's good.
yeah, very good. We also connect instead of correcting. And last but not least, what's the last but not least one? We set damage control boundaries, guys. And that really, really help us to, you know, work on our marriage, stay focused, walk in God's plans for our lives. For real. Still, you don't have nothing else you want to say? Okay. Okay.
Do you have something else to say?
No, I was just thinking that, you know, maybe you had something to say. Oh.
Yeah, something like that. You up to something, you know, why you move so? All this pregnancy stuff and whatever, what's up with that? And confession and all these things.
No, but just to say, you know, people sometimes confess from mukbangs. You know what I mean? So maybe you have something you want to tell the people them.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a confession per se, but me did have I was gonna prank you on a pregnancy testing.
Prank me?
But, yeah, so I was gonna prank you on a pregnancy testing, but I can't find the pregnancy testing. If you save my life, I look everywhere, I can't find it. So I have to just kind of give up on that one day, but
Prank me?
I thought it would have been a good prank.
What kind of prank, my girl?
I mean,
We'll find a pregnancy test in the car. I mean, I tell the people, them say, look like you're pregnant. And
no, sir. And you're so nice. Where you sitting me now? Talk to me.
guys,
So you thought I was pregnant?
all of a sudden, I have no appetite. But I'm find a pregnancy test in the car. I show the people them on all these things.
Which pregnant card was?
It's in your bag. I take what your bag out of the car yesterday. I'm find the pregnancy test and I say, yo.
So why never say something to me?
Come and things I can you want to confess.
Pregnant? What me? Guys.
Oh my goodness.
I want.
Come and there, my pumped and go cook and you know what I mean, mukbang and all these
That's why you're
things.
so. Guys, my husband will come carry lunch, come give me today at work, you know.
Yes,
And I
guys.
thought that was so nice, and you know, me that tell one of my friends say, you know, I'm gonna go for lunch with my husband or whatever, and she was like, "Girl, your husband is winning." I'm like, "What you mean by that?" And you know, she was like, "Well, he's so thoughtful and stuff, you know."
Yeah, man, thoughtful, yes, but you know what I mean, we think.
But me never did that take it as none because I'm not first to carry lunch. Come and
Exactly,
eat
I know
with
that's
me
why I'm
at
do
work.
that. I know that's why I'm do that. But me I say, you know, when I found the pregnancy test, me I say, oh yes. And as she said, I found out about IG and Father's Day in 2013. You know what I mean? So me I say maybe.
No, so me, by my own pregnancy test, to prank you with your fast self.
No,
Go find it. So what you doing on my back door?
No, but your bag open, man, I take it out of the car. So I see the pregnancy test, so I say, what? Pregnant? Thing hot. Guys, I starting
Oh,
about
why you
that.
been so extra nice to me? Like I come from work and the wine. No wonder you never smoke without fire. Come here, wonder who comes here care water come give me no say wine. Me always a drink.
Right, guys, this not work out like I'm in the
So
plan.
what is man?
I get the prank, I never even, she never even get to prank me, I still get pranked.
So I can't believe this. No, this. So the video. What was the video about? Like.
The 4 habits for a healthy relationship. Hopefully a tire confession. Never it was a tire prank.
No, sir.
Yo guys, trust me, I have no appetite.
So you really thought I was pregnant?
Yeah, so you have pregnancy test otherwise. I know me pregnant.
I mean, if you look on it though, well, your man, you're probably not really
No, but
understand
me
the
not-
pregnancy testing. Like,
Yeah, pre that. I'm just so excited, guys. You know what I mean? Me I say, oh,
I don't think
pregnant.
it even have no name, like no brand on it or anything like that.
I nah think about none of them things, guys. Believe me. You understand me? I say pregnancy test, positive, and all these things. Think up.
You want baby? I thought we were done having kids and all of these things.
Yeah, when my wife pregnant, you don't know.
No, this is a wife, yeah. Me. I don't want another baby. Me. Lord Jesus, God, please. No, sir.
Struggle real.
Me can't go back down that road. Are you crazy?
Guys,
How do me can't please?
Me shame. Me can't even laugh, guys. Me shame.
No, man.
But-
But that if we get you too fast, you're going to be back for you too fast.
Me never go in there, my
And
girl.
that's a
Me see the pregnancy test.
But that's a forget. Me sure no say pregnancy test then they on top. Me sure no say the inner the bag. So what you doing in my bag? I don't
Guys,
want to know.
the pregnancy test did that show. You understand? I know what pregnancy test look like. So when I see the thing, I say, what? Pregnant? Boom. You know what I mean? So, but guys, big up on yourself. We love you. Continue to support Poppyshowja.
No, sir.
If you don't subscribe, it will not wait for subscribe. It's
We're
nice
happy.
over here, guys. It's nice. You know what I mean? Like the video, share it with somebody. Big up on yourself.
No, I love you still in a disbelief because this don't make no sense. Give me a kiss before we can start work. Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you something. Y'all remember the orange underwear? What me never like? Guys, me finally try it on. I'm not lie. It turn up. Yo, it turn up. It was so comfortable too. I thought it was gonna be uncomfortable. Are you okay with me saying this? Like,
Yeah.
guys, may I tell you, the orange underwear, wanna rate at 10, it's a 20. Oh my god.
Talk truth. Talk truth.
But I'm gonna get to wear the black one yet, but that's coming. Me tell you now that one they go.
Mad, mad. Alright, guys, big up on yourself. Subscribe, like, and share. And until next time, peace.
Bye guys.